Mostly this week we will be talking about Prague and my strange miscellaneous little adventures while I was there. So it was all lovely and I felt really grown up. I am a big Muka fan, so I went around stalking everyone who had anything to do with Art Nouveau, and I went to the gallery and I bought the book, bought the t-shirt, been there, done that, all sorted. I painted a bit while I was in the hotel room. Yeah, I actually thought they were okay. I attempted to do my own little bit of Art Nouveau. It looks like shit. But, you know, you've got to start somewhere. And I spent all of my money on clockwork toys. Yeah, it's so cool. I did. I spent well over, I don't know, 30,000 kroner on little wooden toys. And then I had no money left. So I was eating pizza for every meal. Because it was the cheapest food you could get there. And this is what happens when my parents trust me to go on holiday by myself. Yay! Were you always the kid whose parents always forgot to pick them up from school or from the train station or from the airport? Because if the answer is yes, you are speaking in the third person. My parents always forget to pick me up. So I got to Stansted, my little rucksack, I sat and I waited. And I waited some more. And I pulled funny faces at people with wheelie suitcases. I waited, and it was 4 o'clock. And I waited, and now it's 5 o'clock. And so I sent an email to my dad. And I said, why hasn't Mum picked me up? And he said, where are you? I said, I'm at the airport. He said, your mother's gone on holiday. She's in France. Okay. I mean, once you left me in a parking lot, and I love you and you're ditzy, but France! You went to Normandy. Right. So, I have to get a train. But, to get a train, to buy a ticket. To buy a ticket, you need money. Spent all my money on clockwork toys. So eventually, I persuaded the person at the ticket office to take Krona, and they looked really confused, and I think I got away with it, and I got a ticket, and she said, where do you want to go, dear? And I was like, okay, I'm in a rush, I need to get a train, and I need to get to Downham Market. She goes, we don't have any trains to Downham Market. Well, do you have trains to Cambridge? Yeah. And does Cambridge have trains to Downham Market? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Can I have a ticket to Cambridge then? She goes, here you go. Got my ticket, yes. Going to the train. There isn't a train. Shall I go back and say, when is the train? That train you sold me a ticket to? Left a quarter of an hour ago. Okay. Can I have another ticket to a train that will be here? So I got a ticket to Ely. I waited 40 minutes. I got on the train. The train didn't leave for another 40 minutes. So then I got to Ely and it was raining and the train wasn't for another hour. Sucks. And there were 5 or 6 or 7 or lots of, how do I put this nicely, antisocial young men in white tracksuits and trainers and big, I'm not even joking, they had like $ shiny gold necklaces. They were frightening. And they came over and started poking my rucksack. And I had to put up with them for an hour on the train station. And they were poking my hair and my face. And it was morbid, to say the least. Got on the train. It was nice and dry. Smelt mildly of cat urine, but you know, better than the rain. And then I got to Downham Market, but I hid in the bathroom for a lot of the train ride. Might have a cat with a cat piss, because the guys on the train were scary. So, got to the train station, Downham Market, home, yes, freedom, no more Prague. Oh, I hate English weather. And there was Mum, and she's just like, hey Lucy, come, get in the van, we're going home. Okay. Home. Good. It's done. And that was Prague. Yeah. So, book for this week is definitely Evelyn. It's really, really cool. It's in 2 parts. I dropped it. It's kind of like Coraline, but with more chainsaws. If you like no game, if you like people like Angela Carter, sort of morbid and grotesque, but still kind of twisted cabaret, kind of Brechtian, then it's good. And I talked to Snakes, was going on about it, and she's quite cool. So I would read that. Well, I have read it. You should read that. I would recommend that to you to read, and you ought to. Song for the week is definitely Good Morning Sunshine by Alex Day. It's so cheery and clap, clap, clap. And that's it. Ciao! See you nerdies. Bye!